Good morning or good evening, people. Today I just want to show you the new tool that we created for the strategies, NTW, scrims, lineups, tournaments, and everything like that. The goal is to have an up-to-date tool that is also saving a lot of time with lineup builders, surveys for the members, and multiple other tools. So I will just go over the basic stuff. As an example, you will have here the maps. You can upload your own map. Later you can also upload your own videos, so you can live draw on the videos and explain lifetime. You have the maps. These are just some examples that I put in here. I will put more into it with the, let's say, important situations, so important places and key points on the maps. Let's start with the overview. You have the standard thing like icons. You can put the icons here, but you can also use the direct unit icons, so doesn't matter what you prefer, you can use it always as you want to. Aside of that, you also have the basic tools like the marker, the showing up, you have drawing, you have arrows, circle, whatever you want. You also have a keyboard shortcut. That means whatever you want to change here, you can change it, it's up to you. Then you have like icons, artillery icons, you have the new icons, which sides they should have, you have the view 100% and more. You can also change here if the icon that should be shown here is either square or round, it doesn't matter. The most important part is the show tutorial. In this tutorial I tried to show you, or at least explain it in a really simple way, how to use the tool from step 1 to the last step, and I hope it's understandable. The key part about this is like the standard tool, also from the Wildblood tool that is already here for years. You also have the roster and warband thing. That means you have surveys, I will show you in a second. You will have surveys and you will have saved up lineups. That means if you have lineups already created for scrims, for tournaments, for TW, for trades or whatever, you can load these. So you could just loading in one of the lineups and the people will show up here. They will also have already the units, they will have the groups, they will have everything that you kind of like customized for yourself. So when you want, as an example, not the lineup, but you want the survey, you have a house, you have a fort raid, you have a tournament team, and you send the link to the players and they have to fill it out. You have the, as an example in this one here, the Bohemia unit sheet. So you can just import 20 players from the survey. That means you import the players, they have no hero crest, they have no units, but they will only show you the units that they actually own. That means if the player doesn't have, as here, flamethrowers or line roars, they will not show up. Only the units that they will actually picking up, putting in, will be showing up. That means you can see here, as an example, he has more units because he has more put in. The same goes then for, as an example, I will take Desi. Desi should play, or he is a short sword. He is on the group on Rome, and I want him to have units like X-Riders, Azeps, and Banner Guards. So what will happen now is I will create more slides to show it. You will have his unit here. So if you put Desi's unit now on the sheet, you will have the group color, you will have the hero class icon, you will have the name. You can also change the labels here, top, bottom, right, whatever you want, hidden. The thing is now you can see on map. That means Desi is on the map. I put his unit on the map. If I go now next to slide 2, it will still stay there as put on the map. If I put him on slide 2 and slide 3, as an example, you will see here in the overview where I put his units. It means if Desi in slide 1, slide 2 and slide 3. Of course, you can customize them later in like attack or rotation 1, rotation 2, rotation 3. It doesn't matter. It's up to you. It's fully customizing. You have then the players in the roster. That means everything that you put here will also be shown here. You can put a limit on leadership. You can put a limit on units. You can put whatever you want. He will also show you which hero you haven't placed so far and which units are also haven't placed. You also have like a summary of the units, so that means you can always see, okay, I have so many cav, I have so many anti-cav, I have that many infantry, and then you can build your lineup based on that. For the next part, you have here the leadership doctrines. That means if you put the -10 leadership from the new premium version or the -16% from the normal leadership doctrine, it will also affect the numbers here, like lifetime. You can also do it individually. That means he has like this as an example. So he has 10% on them and 16% on them. It will be highlighted in the color and also be changed depending on the percentage that you choose. Yeah, you can do that with every survey. That means if you have a TW setup, if you have a Scrim setup, it's pretty easy to import and it's always saved on your account, which also means you have to sign in. You can use Google, you can use Discord will be implemented soon, but you can use Google or you can use your own new email creation account if you don't trust the tool, the system, me, or whatever. Also, one big part is you have shared, like share them. You can share them with only view, and you can also share them with can edit. If you put can, the player that gets the link from you and is signed up in the tool can work on the tool live with you, and every change he will do is also then shown in the strategy chat. If you want to send this to the members, you can press on only view, and everyone can open it, but they can't edit it. A big part that we are also trying to implement, or at least that we also want to going a bit further in the future, is the tool with the doctrines. As an example, I will put Bretonia here with the unit. Let's go with Spearman as an example. So sorry for the cut. I had to toggle on the feature. I forgot before I started the video. You can put units on the icon, like the icon, you can put it on the map, and every player with the link can just click on it. He can go to doctrines and wetlands, and then he can see for himself the doctrines that we right now implemented and we recommended. Also about the wetlands and everything. This will be up to date. It will be updated. We would look for like each month, each second month. It depends on the patch notes and the doctrine changes, but this is in work with Toxic Med so far. We are looking for more people that can give more input, that can give better guides if possible, and maybe also have different paths that are not the standard one, but maybe a little bit more exotic. But these are the mandatory change tools for the Warroom. You have the load, you have the save up, you have the groups. That means you can give players also the groups, and they will be, as you can see here, they will then get the group and they will also be classified as the group and they will put together, so it's easier to handle the people here. One important part is also the lineup builder. The lineup builder is, how can I say, the heart of time saving. You will have here your strats. As an example, I can take Bohemia, Magu, which I did a few weeks ago. You can put the units in here. You can put as again like the leadership in here. You can put the order of the units that will also be shown up. And most important part is if you have players that are in the survey and they wrote it up and you selected here the survey. As an example, I take Bohemia unit sheet now. If I put here the letter M, he will only show you all the people that are already in. So you don't have to type the names in. You can also always like directly take Martin as an example and put him the units or put him on the sheet. Other than that, you have the basic stuff. You can give them artillery, which they have to join or take with them. You can give them directly the unit class, the hero classes that will shown in the war room directly, and the same goes for like leadership, the same goes for the color. You can also give them direct the groups, and yeah, you can also move them around, depends on what you need, where you want them need and everything. You can create a new, you can create a reset, you can take notes. So as an example, left tower position. You can also go here and you can put the strategy. As an example, Magu attack versus Cruzados, or whatever you want to put in there. I don't have to explain that one, I think. You can also put a leadership cap. That means if I put leadership cap of 500, he will show you who is below and who is above it. And I think with this tool, what we wanted to create is just like a newer version of the Wildblood tool. It's old, it's really good still, but we wanted to create something new, even though it's our first project and we have to really work on it. We have to fix a lot. We have to change the yeah, how you can use the tool, how it feels to use the tool, and I hope there is a lot of feedback from your side as well. Other than that, I think this is the mandatory part about Warroom, about the unit lineup. You can also put like, again, single players. You don't have to do this. Important part is save as, take anything as a name, save the lineup, and then you can always call the lineup up here. So that means if you switch here, you can switch here, and then you always have the lineup here ready to load. Last part would be clan units. The clan units is the heart of the database. That means you will create a link. As an example, you have a scrim or you have HAL tournament team. You will create it and then you will get this custom link here. You can share the link to the players and it would be looking like this. You put a plain your own name in there. Please not your real life name or whatever. Take something that your lead can directly see. As an example, I will take here Sicarius. Sicarius, put the name in here, and then he can select either all select units or he can just select the mandatory units that he has with doctrines or maxed out or whatever. So if he puts the units here, he will place it on the save. Then he will be in the database, and then you can just use the survey, and all the units that he put up will be shown here. In the future, we will also do the hero class edition here, but we will see about that.